everybody, my name is Jigyasaing in case you haven't watched my face before, and in case you have, then hello again, misters. If you've noticed the change in the background, it's because I'm in Mumbai, I'm not in Delhi anymore, for the time being, yes. And today's video is going to be about perfect imperfections, perfections, imperfections. Well, basically the tag's name is Perfect Imperfections, which means that we discuss my perfections and my imperfections, which is very cool because I stepped out of my comfort zone to tell you facts about myself that are very kind of embarrassing. But I'm still gonna do it because the very cool Ayush Verma and the very cool people at the Crazy Street kind of tagged me in this video, so I thought, why not? Let us do this, okay? So basically we're going to start with the imperfections because I don't want this video to get very depressing towards the end, so we're going to start with the imperfections. So the very first imperfection has to be the fact that I am such a shorty. I am 5 feet tall or 5 feet short, whatever you want to call it or whatever you want to think it. So basically, yes, I am 5 feet tall. I was that much when I was like 7th or 8th grade, and then I think my body kind of struggled a lot, so then it was just like, ain't growing bro, just stay. So yeah, I kind of like being short. It doesn't bother me anymore because I get to get great hugs, and the fact that I'm short kind of, yeah, it makes me look younger at times, and then yeah, I don't look my age and all of that jazz. But at the same time, sometimes you want to be tall and nice and stand next to your boyfriend and be like, I'm his girl, and not look like his younger sister, or stand next to your dad and be like, because my dad's like 6 feet tall, and then you know, you want all those kind of things. They're free size dresses, but then you're literally floating in them because hello, you can't fit in them. Anyway, the second imperfection is the fact that I have PCOS. Now, I cannot show you any clip, I cannot give you any evidence of the fact that I have PCOS unless you see reports, but it is an invisible disease just like diabetes or like any other thing, but then people don't take it seriously. Of course, I have rambled on and on about PCOS on my channel in many of my videos, which I'm going to put into the description or somewhere here, but PCOS is basically a disease that 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 women get. And it's sad, it's depressing, there are levels, there's an intensity of it. I happened to go through the worst of it all, so that was kind of bad, and I'm still struggling. It's kind of something that's incurable, which kind of sucks. It doesn't look like it from my face, so everybody's like, hello, you must be kidding, must not be something that crazy, but it is, sadly, and it kind of sucks. Yeah, so before this gets any more depressing, I'm going to come to the third point, and my third imperfection is my feet. So another thing of PCOS is that basically you tend to have black patches, some parts of your body just randomly for no apparent reason, no matter what your skin color is. It'll always be like a darker patch, which happened to be on my toe. So I have this one toe that even if you wax, you bleach, you do anything on it, it will not get any lighter. And it's not about being fair, it's just an ugly patch, which I'm going to show you a video of. So it's just an ugly patch, and then makes my feet look horrendous. And somehow my feet have a different color than my legs and the rest of my body for some reason. So I can't wear any open sexy heels, or I cannot wear any of that kind of jazz. I have to wear something which is close and covers my toes. Yeah. And the last imperfection is the fact, which is also a hormonal / genetic / disease related thing, is that I am born into a Punjabi family, plus I have PCOS, which gives me the divine right to have body hair. Now, in today's date where basically every girl is expected to be absolutely bare in all forms, like even if, like, I don't know, people get laser done, people get waxing done, and then their hair doesn't come back, or whatever the hell happens to normal people, I don't know. But basically I have a crazy amount of hair growth starting from my face to my feet, basically everywhere, and it's kind of weird to talk about. I think it's really embarrassing. You can't wear the kind of dresses that usually girls could wear, or you always have to very regularly be at parlors, which makes, yeah, basically screws up with your budget of life. because you cannot invest on other things. I'd rather have a very pretty dress or very pretty, I don't know, something, and not have to again and again go through the torture of waxing. I'm going to come to the perfections now because there are a lot of them. Hello. I mean, I'm not filled with imperfections. So the thing with perfections is that I think the first perfection has to be the fact that I was fortunate enough to travel a lot thanks to my dad, in terms of like I got to be brought up in different cities, so that gave me a lot of exposure to a lot of people, a lot of languages and a lot of cultures, which made me a little bit more broad-minded than a lot of people that I see or meet or whatever, which also helps me to pass on my openness to them, if that's not a word, but it helps me to express my openness. The fact that I can speak languages and the fact that I can talk to people very comfortably, you know, compared to other people, unless I hate them and like, because I'm very judgmental that way, but it makes me very like happy that I can do something like that. So yeah, I consider that a perfection. The second thing would be definitely my eyes. I think I have a brownish Indian tonish of eye color, but then I think that my eyes somehow cannot lie, or I don't think anybody's can, but then some people still manage to do it anyway. Like some people have very cold eyes. I feel like I don't, and if somebody talks to me or something like that, I am sure that they know what I'm thinking at most times only because of my eyes. So yeah, I think my eyes as my perfection. The third thing would definitely be the fact that my dad passed on his curly hair genes. My mom has absolutely straight hair, so it's definitely not coming from her, and I have curly hair, which I like. I think a lot of people die for curly hair and they don't get it, but then a lot of people also like straight hair, so good for you. But then I like curly hair. I also straighten it sometimes just to play around with it, and sometimes it goes crazy, like in Mumbai it's going crazy with the frizz and everything, but then I still like curly hair. So the fourth perfection is the fact that I can definitely put down feelings of people, and I'm very receptive towards feelings of people, even what they're feeling for somebody else or something like that, and I can put it down on paper, which makes me a little bit poetic to say. Yeah, I think I'm poetic. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I'm poetic. So yeah, so that's it for my perfections and imperfections, imperfection, perfect imperfection, imperfect perfections, or whatever this tag is supposed to be called. So thank you so much for tagging me, those who did, and then, no, not those who did, Ayush and Crazy Street. Thank you for tagging me. Also, I would like to tag Purple Freak 07, whose name is actually Anushka Sharma. If you haven't checked out her channel, please go and check it out. Also, I would like to tag Sejal Kumar, who is amazing clothing edit videos, and she has a unique style of her own, so you have to go check that out. So go check out their channels because they're doing an amazing job and they're working really hard, and then we all are. And then, you know, like, I will tell you one fact that I just figured out. 85% of the people who watch my videos haven't subscribed. So hello, excuse me, if you're one of them, go and subscribe to that red button right there. Like this video if you want to stalk me on Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter. I will leave all the links right here or in the description below. So go ahead and check those out. Thank you so much for watching.